People travel all around the world to see New Orleans for its nightlife parties, riches and diamonds, or a walk along Bourbon Street to catch a trolley. If they look closer and clearer, they can see what it truly means to thrive in New Orleans, and not just what the media frames it to be. Here's the story of two marvelous and devoted Black women and their stories of being top-tier estheticians in New Orleans. South Skin has been accelerated since its opening in 2018. 4 years of phenomenal work located on 1534 Aline Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. They have created a very welcoming and luxurious environment for their clients all around. They have various products that help with various skin issues, as well as services such as facials, waxing, brow services, and many more. Here's Miss Alyshia Cheavious and her story. Hello, who are you?
So my name is Alyshia Cheavious. I'm one of the owners here at South Skin.
Okay, and what is your background in being an esthetician?
Okay, so I originally went to J&J for cosmetology. During my time there, I fell in love with skincare and waxing. So after I graduated from there, my first job was at European Wax Center, where I started waxing and my love for waxing grew. It made me realize that, I could still be able to, commune with a lot of different people from different backgrounds and just help women with their self-esteem, especially with their body. And then after I left there, I went to another business where, I was able to blossom and continue my education in skincare. And then eventually I gained the courage to venture out on my own.
Are you a New Orleans native, or where's your hometown?
Yes, so I'm originally from New Orleans. However, after Katrina, my family and I did relocate to a small town called Natchitoches, and I stood there for about 8 years. And then I came back here in 2013 and been here ever since. And
how was growing up in New Orleans?
Oh, girl, growing up in New Orleans was very fun. I had a wonderful childhood. I grew up in a time where, me and my friends, we can ride all the way down to the Bayou St. John to City Park on our bikes, and we had block parties, and we had things to do in the city to, for kids, and we felt safe enough to do that. Come on, Reed. Also, it was great. Like, you went to the corner store, you was able to get any kind of food you wanted, whether it was a 10-piece wings, hot buffalo, whatever, or you wanted a po' boy, or just some pickles and chips. So, it was great. I grew up in a time where, you still was just spending time with family, and, your neighbors was actually able to correct you and watch over you if your parents wasn't around. We had a good time. The culture in New Orleans was really strong, and, it's some stuff that as New Orleans we hold dear to our hearts, like, Sunday Funday, you're gonna catch a second line, or you're gonna go to your favorite sports bar and hang out with your people in the neighborhood, so that y'all can buy a new Saints game or something like that, because that's near and dear to our hearts. But, certain stuff like going down to the lake for Easter, that hasn't been like something that's just popular, like, because a lot of families are broken, because of Katrina, they went off to different places, and now people are just trying to create new things now. And
as well as Miss Rihanna Jordan and her story. Okay, so can you tell us who you are?
Hi, I'm Rihanna. Everybody calls me Ree. I'm the CEO of South Skin. That's me.
Okay, and are you a New Orleans native?
Yes, I've been here all of my life. I've only lived outside of New Orleans for college. New Orleans is definitely home. I know I'm moving, but I will always come back here, or always have a residence here in some way.
And what was your childhood like here? Like, what was it like growing up in New Orleans?
My childhood was very different than a lot of New Orleans natives. So I actually grew up in Gretna, which is on the West Bank. And I am half Italian and half Black. and I grew up with just my Italian mother, my white mother. So I had a crazy upbringing. I dealt with a lot of racial issues that I didn't understand as a kid growing up. I even had a scenario where like somebody thought my mom stole me, like in a Walmart, because it was a white woman walking with a black kid with curly hair all over her head. Growing up in New Orleans was difficult at times because of my confusion of who I was. And I had to like learn and find my blackness on my own because my mom couldn't teach me that. As I became a teenager and like started getting friends, I got more involved like with the community and things like that. But I would never trade it for anything in the world. One thing I can say that New Orleans has done for all of us is it made us tough. I have everything that I have today because of everything that I've been through. Because I know what to do. I have work ethic. I don't stop. I'm not finna stop. Like, this is a city of hustlers. I would not know how to hustle how I do if I would have came up anywhere else.
What made you want to provide, or I should say cosmetology, esthetician services in New Orleans?
Basically, the way it started was when I was in school. When I was in school, it was the first time I realized how many like black girls don't know how to take care of themselves. Like, don't know how to properly clean themselves, don't know how to take care of their curls, don't know how to do a lot of different things. And I originally got on this journey because I knew that I wanted to help and teach the younger girls how to do those things. I kind of fell into waxing per se, and I think it was the best thing for me because it put me on that journey of wanting to help people and how to take care of themselves.